So I would say football is a kind of life you choose. You know, it's passion, it's sport, it's something you enjoy. Watching games, playing games, it's amazing. I would say it's amazing. It's a kind of life you choose. So I would say football is a kind of life you choose. You know, it's passion, it's sport, it's something you enjoy. Watching games, playing games, it's amazing. I would say it's amazing. It's a kind of life you choose. So I would say football is a kind of life you choose. You know, it's passion, it's sport, it's something you enjoy. Watching games, playing games, it's amazing. I would say it's amazing. It's a kind of life you choose. So I would say football is a kind of life you choose. You know, it's passion, it's sport, it's something you enjoy. Watching games, playing games, it's amazing. I would say it's amazing. It's a kind of life you choose. So I would say football is a kind of life you choose. You know, it's passion, it's sport, it's something you enjoy. Watching games, playing games, it's amazing. I would say it's amazing. It's a kind of life you choose. So I would say football is a kind of life you choose, you know, it's passion, it's sport, it's something you enjoy. Watching games, playing games, it's amazing. I would say it's amazing. It's a kind of life you choose. So I would say football is a kind of life you choose, you know, it's passion, it's sport, it's something you enjoy. Watching games, playing games, it's amazing. I would say it's amazing. It's a kind of life you choose.
Is this our bench on this side?
Gloria, máximo que puedan para allá y luego atrás. Guys, good luck. Good game, huh? Good game, guys. But because I'm going to talk about you.
Is there any more pennies?
If you're going to go warm up, put it on, but at the moment, until we finish warm up.
Good afternoon for wherever you're tuning in from around the world. We're here at the sunny Marbella Football Centre to witness this friendly game between FC Malaga City and Al-Nassr of Saudi Arabia. I'm James Dawes and I'm joined on the commentary today. I'm delighted to say with my co-coms here, Erin Daly. Erin, your first debut on the commentary, how are you feeling?
Hola. I'm feeling very good. Muy bien.
Fantastic, working on her Spanish there a little bit. Let's get into the team sheets for today. For FC Malaga City, starting in between the posts, you've got Carletta Kaiser. At right back, Michaela Thorley. Cecilia and Maddie North will make up the central back partnership, with Carmen out left. Emma Browning, Iman and Samara will be in the middle of the park, and there'll be a front three of Katie Lampen, Emily Ormson and Audrey Roy. Erin, obviously you've been training with the team on a regular basis. What does it feel like to be a world-renowned centre like Marbella here today, watching your teammates go out and play against, again, a leading football entity in Al-Nassr?
It's absolutely amazing, such an awesome experience, and so grateful to be here. The field is beautiful, and I'm just so excited to watch my teammates crush it on the field today.
Absolutely. And there'll be no excuses for poor touches today, because that is a carpet that's laid out in front of us. I'm excited to see how the girls take to that, and a very different look, Erin, because obviously your experiences here so far have very much been on turf field. So how do you think the girls will fare with the grass today?
Yeah, the turf has been pretty good, better in some places than others, but nothing beats a beautiful grass pitch. So hopefully it isn't too much of a change for them, and they just play their game on it.
Absolutely. And excited to see what this Al-Nassr team brings today. I think one of the beauties of being on the south coast of Spain is you get these fantastic opportunities to test yourself, not only against some of the best teams in Spain, but also teams from around the world, different cultures, different backgrounds, and that with it can bring a fantastic experience, not only on the pitch, but also off it today. So fantastic to welcome Al-Nassr here to Marbella, and our home here on the south coast of Spain. And excited to get into the match. The referees are just doing their pre-game checks ahead of kickoff. So who's a player we should be looking out for today then? Erin, if you had to single anybody out in particular, or a couple of players, is there anybody that you think are worth keeping an eye on today on our side of things?
Like on our team?
On our team, correct.
I'm excited to see Emily play. She got here a little later, and she's been killing it, so excited to see her play on a full field pitch and show us her amazing abilities.
Emily, obviously a graduate of NC Division 1 school, University of Evansville. Some other former collegiate athletes today, and it's good to see Audrey Roy in that starting 11 today, only 17 years of age. From
16.
16?
Yeah, about to turn 17.
About to turn.
A couple days, I think.
Really fantastic opportunity to see Audrey out there with her teammates, and looks like we're about to kick off. Be on the side to get us underway. Be interesting to see the style difference today as well. Obviously we're used to a very possession-based style over here in Spain, but again, seeing the difference, and a good press there by Katie early doors. Interesting to see the tactics that get employed here. Looks like Al-Nassr are playing a 4-2-3-1 as the ball comes in from the wide position. That should be our ball. Cecilia recycles over to Maddie. Great to see Maddie out there today as well in her, in her third season with us at the club. She's been a long-standing member. She's played at Marbella Football Centre before against the likes of the German national youth team. So this won't be unfamiliar territory for Maddie, and obviously welcoming players like Cecilia as well. What have been your early assessments of Cecilia, because she came a little bit later to the group as well? Yeah,
she is another really strong player who definitely has a high soccer IQ and makes great decisions on the ball. So she's another player I'll be looking forward to seeing today.
And obviously the girls have started well here, finding Iman in the midfield, but just taken away from her there. Good press there by Michaela, who gets just touched off the ball, but recovered well by Samara. The girls will look to recycle again. Emma Browning as well, trying a new position today. I know she's used to playing a little bit higher up the pitch, but in that number 6 position. What's that been like for you as well, Erin? I know you've tried out a few different positions in Spain since you've been here. Obviously a midfielder in your time in the States and your collegiate career. How have you found that change and the difference in style?
Yeah, this is my first time playing center back, and it has a lot of similarities to the number 6 position, so it's been fun learning a new position and playing a different style here.
Absolutely. I think the girls have started on the front foot here. Good ball into Emma, who recycles the ball back to Cecilia. The girls have got the numerical advantage out wide here if they play the ball quickly. Michaela receives. Looks to play to Katie, but good interception there by the Al-Nassr fullback.
عنود وراك عنود ثاني ثاني عنود وراك زمن عنود وراك
All go backwards.
ايوه وضع الخط
Carmen's got space in front of her now. She loves to get forward from that left back position. Cuts inside. Good footwork there. Chooses to recycle. Good.
خلف علي شوي
Girls certainly starting on the front foot here, Erin, with a lot of possession in the opposition half. Offside there called.
يلا
What about training? What sort of things can we expect to see today that you've potentially been working on and on that training ground?
Just keeping it and looking to go center and then wide and just making the right movements at the right time, not going too early and getting there just in time so the defender doesn't get it as well, and just movement.
غادة
Along with defending, working on different types of presses and defending together as a team.
And obviously you've come in as, you know, you've gone from one environment in, you know, your collegiate soccer background, you know, as a more experienced player, and you've come into this environment again, you know, taking on a lot of information and learning. And has that been surprising to you, or did you expect that coming into the program?
Yeah, it's funny. Everyone said it was going to be a different type of soccer style, but it really is. It's definitely a lot more possession-based, but I love it, and I think it's so awesome that still at 24 years old, I'm learning so much about the game and new styles and techniques, so it's been just amazing experience so far.
Fantastic. And obviously we've got a big squad here today, it's fair to mention, so there will be time for to see a large number of faces, you know, some late arrivals that are here on the bench, some youthful talent, and I'm sure they're going to be watching this first half with huge enthusiasm, ready to change, you know, to up in the second half also. Ball gets played in direct, should be dealt with, ball back to Carlotta. Girls just trying to get hold on the game at the moment, moving the ball a lot side to side at the back of it.
وضعها ثاني وضعها شوي بعد
Just to see this, she'll go wide to Michaela, who's got room in front of her to run into if she wants. Good touch there by Katie. She's coming inside, goes wide. She'll look to put the ball in the box. It's a great delivery as well. Oh, just tipped over the head. But really good play there from Katie out wide. And a fantastic ball into the box. I think the keeper just got the touch on the ball there to take that out for a corner kick. Good early signs, Erin.
For sure. Love to see us in the attacking half getting scoring chances.
Let's see if we can come up with anything from this corner kick now. It'll be Samara on the ball. Fantastic ball into the box, attacked by Emily at the back post. Oh, ball breaks loose, and that's a goal. Iman Elbady, it looks like there was a bit of a mix-up there at the back post, but it's Iman who pokes it home, and again, Edgar's got to be happy with that one off the training ground.
Definitely.
Good attacking intent there by Emily, who met the first contact with the ball, and it was Iman at the back stick there. I think a little bit of hesitation from the Al-Nassr goalkeeper, and it fell to the feet of Iman, who also deserves a big shout out. Again, her third year at the programme. Fantastic story. I'm sure we'll get into it regarding Iman and her return from an ACL injury in her first season. She's been an ever-present in the midfield so far, and deserves huge credit for the attitude that she's shown and the commitment to the programme over the years. Ball goes wide. Girls starting to find the rhythm now, starting to play with a bit more intensity. Good press there by Al-Nassr, who cut the ball out high up the pitch, but good recovery there from Iman. We should probably mention Carlotta as well. As you know, she's only such a young keeper, but has so much confidence in that back line. I'm sure that helps the defenders out, knowing that she's so good with her feet and can be essentially another attacker in the back line.
Yes, I love watching Carlotta play and playing with her.
And when can we expect to see you back, Erin?
Hopefully this weekend in
Fantastic.
our league game against Oseja.
Oseja, well done.
Oseja.
Yeah, fantastic. probably the longest journey of the season that we'll encounter, right up there in the north of Spain. Again, playing in the National League this year, it means that we are fortunate to travel all over Spain. Oh, great touch there by Carmen, and Audrey will chase this one down. Good reaction there when they lost the ball. Ooh. Good intention there to play a little 1-2 and get down the side. Emily looks to switch the field. Oh, looks like a little bit of a mix-up there at the back stick. Katie will cut in. Iman will turn. Touch. Strike by Sam. Ooh, good effort there by Samara. Again, the goalkeeper hesitating because it came back from a defender, but I wouldn't have thought there'd be a problem there to pick the ball up, but play continues. Again, Katie setting the tempo with the press there. Presses very well, and Malaga City are able to recover the ball high up the pitch. Intelligent there from Michaela. Shout out to everybody that's tuning in, whether that be in Spain or from around the world. I'm sure there's a lot of proud families watching their children, watching their relatives play out there on the field today. Big shout out to the Malaga City Academy boys as well that are also tuning in and supporting their fellow female athletes. I mean, it looks like she's pounced on a bit of hesitation there by the centre-back. Couldn't connect there in the box, but again, good intent there, and probably testament to what you were saying, Erin. You know, Malaga City winning the ball high up the pitch in terms of that press and trying to set the intensity.
Putting them under pressure.
Katie again stepping, the right back Michaela always up the pitch, and a very strong tackle there, wins the ball back fantastically. Well recovered there from the Al-Nassr centre back. Good patient play there by Malaga, not forcing it down the wide channel. Oh, but just a bit of a miscommunication. Erin connecting in the middle with Samara, who goes back to Cecilia. Plays Maddie, and again Carmen has got room to run into, but Audrey cuts back inside, finds a good ball, and Emma just being caught out on the ball there. Al-Nassr looked to break. Again, struggling to find numbers higher up the pitch, but does connect. Audrey again showing great intensity and great work ethic there to get back and retrieve the ball for her team. Finds Katie. Again, holds the ball up and maintains position for her team. Opening 15 minutes, Erin, what's your thoughts?
I think we are looking really good and getting forward, which is awesome. Putting the other team under pressure and making them make decisions under pressure, and doing a great job defending together as a team.
Michaela looked a little bit hard done by there, if I can get my words out. I'm not sure the whole ball went out of play there, but again, good idea. Referee just stopping play there to tell the thrower to go back a few yards. Good break by the Al-Nassr midfielder. It's a good through ball, but well cut out there by Cecilia with a strong header. Samara got a little bit of room to run into now. Samara looked at to switch the ball, but
Nice try. good press there again by Iman. She's looking strong out there. I'm sure the referee will blow up for that one as a foul. So aside from football then, Erin, tell me your favourite thing about Spain so far. You've been here, what, best part of 2 months now? Yeah, just about. Wow, that's hard pick just one. Everything about it is just so beautiful, the landscape. I'm from New Jersey, so I don't have these beautiful mountains every time I look outside. And just the pace of life here is so different, and it's nice and relaxed, and the people I've met have all been so kind and welcoming, so every bit of Spain has been awesome so far.
Really good little bit of play there by the Al-Nassr midfielders, but again, Carmen sees that. Back to Carlotta. Absolutely, I think it's fantastic to see. Obviously, you've been trying to learn a little bit of the lingo as well.
Try my best.
Obviously, you've got your Spanish teammates out there, Carmen and Carlotta, Samara. How have you found that, the integration with the local players as well?
I find that is where I learn the most Spanish, just having conversations with them. And it helps a lot when they know English, so when I need help with certain words, they can help me. But it's been a great learning experience and very eye-opening to see how many languages people speak, and would love to continue to learn and practice my Spanish.
What's the hope to see you fluent by the end of the year? Do you think that's a possibility? Or?
That's my goal. My goal is to be able to have a fluent conversation with those.
Oh, pinch back by Katie, but
Ooh.
goalkeeper.
Fluent conversation with those teammates without needing their help.
There you go. Hopefully we'll be doing this at the end of the year in Spanish then.
I hope so.
Al-Nassr look to go long. It's a great ball into the channel, actually. But well cut out again by Michaela. Michaela's done very well in the early moments, dampening any attacking threat that Al-Nassr might have.
Gotta give a shout out to my roomie, Michaela. She's a beast.
El mismo presentimiento que tú, en plan de ellos, y he estado 2 años ahí pero mejor
Good little bit of play there again. Cuts it in, they'll go to the other side, it's laid off, but Iman sees that one out. And they'll look to break two on the left-hand side. Good decision there by Carmen, just slowing the play down.
She's another player I love to watch.
Carmen is very mature above her years, you know. She plays with this level of calmness, and like you say, very good, strong tackle there from the number 16, but looks like Carmen will recover from that one. Again, coming out of Malaga CF, their academy, were very fortunate to get her because she was very sought after at the end of this season, but Carmen and Carlotta have been welcome additions to the team and are doing very well so far, playing at the senior level for the first year. Kayla finding the ball again. Katie looks to go down the line but cut out. Other than there by Cecilia, who just cleans up. Looks to switch the ball. Iman just holding on to the ball there and does extremely well. Gets out of danger. You can see just from the touches alone, you can tell the players are adjusting to the grass because it does move a little bit quicker. It's a little bit less forgiving, so to speak. Oh, great ball there into the midfield line and looks to break through, but I think Katie might have just been offside there. Good intention, though, to play through the lines there into the higher player. Great ball by Cecilia, finds him and in the middle of the pitch, who just gets the ball stuck under her. She does recover well, though. Referee blows for a foul. Good use of the body there by Iman, who just wins the foul in a dangerous area. Now, it'll be interesting. Any particular set piece specialists in the ranks here, and anybody who will be dangerous from this distance?
I'm not sure. It usually goes between Maddie and Samara, so we'll see who gets up to take it. Looks like Samara is.
Lining up to take this one. Again, thank you to everybody that's taken the time to tune into this one. We hope it's living up to its expectation. FC Malaga City versus Al-Nassr at Marbella Football Centre. Samara standing over the free kick. Malaga City currently 1-0 up, looking to increase on the lead from this set play. I have seen Samara hit them from these distance and go pretty close, so let's see what she has in store. Commentators curse straight over the bar. Good organisation there, being led by Malaga City, who will then look to press this out wide. Great step there by Cess. Good touch by Katie, who just gets away from her. She'll, ooh, nearly wins the ball back, but not quite. Good foot in there by Emma, who breaks the play up. And again, I think the girls are starting to find that level of comfortability now. Controlling the ball in the majority in the Al-Nassr half. Cycling the ball side to side. A lot of that to be seen in our game model. Erin, moving the ball side to side, maybe a little bit less vertical than what you'd see maybe in the States and so on.
For sure, a lot more possession style rather than just playing direct, which is awesome. I love it. I love building up and keeping the ball instead of any type of forcing.
Moving the ball out wide to Cecilia, who finds Michaela again in a lot of space there at the right back position. Looks to go forward.
Great ball.
Releases Katie. Dangerous opportunity this for Malaga City, but the ball just goes over the head. But again, good intentions there. Good combination play by the right-handed sided players. A little bit too easy there from Malaga City, allowing Al-Nassr to play out. A great little through ball, chip through ball, due to the 12. Looked to go 1v1 with Michaela, but Michaela fantastic, stuck right to her guns there and came out with the ball. Good turn there on the middle of the pitch, but Audrey won't give this one up. She'll keep battling. Oh. Let's see if Al-Nassr have anybody in their 11 that can cause a problem here from the free kick. Carlotta looking to set a wall up on the left side of the goal. Be some effort if she scores from here. Ooh, I thought maybe the player was going to sneak round the back there, but fizzles out. We have to mention as well, Marbella Football Centre. I must admit, it's my first time here, and to see the facilities that these guys have, it's incredible. And again, we'll play here hopefully a few times this year, and to have it right on our doorstep is a real blessing. To have the likes of, I know Liverpool have been here in recent years. A lot of the top clubs from around the world come here, and it's no surprise when you look at that backdrop here at Marbella Football Centre. Plays into Michaela again. Kate will look to be released by down the right-hand side. There's players in the box. Emily's looking to get in the box. She looks to cut it back to Samara, but doesn't quite make it happen. Oh, Emma does well there, finds it out left. Audrey will look to cross the ball in. Again, doesn't quite find a target. Great play there by Al-Nassr, connecting a few passes in the middle of the box. I do like their number 2. She's probably looked like their most dangerous player so far. She runs at the back line of Malaga. I could probably do with stepping a little bit there to stop them getting in that dangerous position. But again, great play there by the number 2 in the middle of the park. Ball out wide to Madison North. Runs with the ball. She finds Carmen again. There is a few bodies in the middle of the park. Ooh, nearly finds its way through there to Katie, who's making the running field. I think what you will find in grass is that players will tire a lot quicker as well, Erin. You know, it does get a little bit heavy on the legs. So I wouldn't be surprised if we do see some changes early doors today as well, especially with the match of the weekend in mind. All out for a corner. Quick movement here by Samara at the front post. It doesn't look like Al-Nassr have reacted to it. Falls to Madison. Iman in the box. Oh, great opportunity there. Free header inside the 6, but just put wide. Great movement from the training ground there, though, to get the ball in a really dangerous area, but it just goes wide for Malaga City. The Al-Nassr manager's just having a few words with his players there. He wasn't happy at how quickly they reacted to that short corner. Ball into the middle of the park. Well pressed there by Malaga City, who, you know, sees the ball out there for a throw in. But that all starts there with the front line. Emily Ormson setting the rhythm from the front, doing really well to force the ball. And it's cleared up at the back. Emma Browning now having more space as the game goes on in the 6th position. She signals for the ball to go long, plays inside. It's a great ball, and Audrey finds it. Can she do something with the ball here? She finds the ball across. Oh, and it's a goal at the back stick. That's Emily Ormson. Great bit of play there. Starting off with Emma, who switches the play, finds Audrey, touch forward, and plays it to the back post where Emily meets the ball. I think that's 2-2 now for Emily, Erin, if I'm not mistaken, with a goal last week against Benagalbon as well.
Yes, definitely. Great ball by Audrey as well.
I think keeper will be a little bit disappointed that she didn't get that one there as it came across, but they all count. And again, that's another one for the striker. I'm sure that will boost her confidence going into, you know, what she hopes will be a speedy approach to the season, with the licence hopefully coming through in the next week or so. Has the game panned out? Are you expected it to, Erin?
Yeah, I think we have the majority of the ball, and I think we were confident going into this game and wanted to take that confidence to the field and prove our abilities, and I think we are doing a great job at that so far.
Really well cleared up there by Carmen, who goes back to Carlotta. Smart with the positioning now, finding a lot of good pockets to get the ball, and again that leads to a 2v1 overload on this side. Well trapped back by the Al-Nassr winger. It's obvious to see what they can come up with this attempt. Emily will obviously be the target. I think she's very good in the air. Ball gets swinged in. Oh, it's Emily who nearly meets it. Cecilia nearly knocks, but she does knock him into the net. Unfortunately, the ball doesn't go with her, but Al-Nassr tried to break out there, but well cleared up at the back. Again, good patience there from the girls. They'll look to swing the ball side to side. Kate plays wide to Michaela. I think we mentioned it at the beginning of the stream, but obviously Michaela is a player that came in playing more of a 10 or more of a box-to-box midfielder and now converted into that right-back position. It's great to see the habits and the movements that she's developing there. Obviously got really good chemistry going with Katie on the on the right-hand side, but a lot of interchange, a lot of exchange, and again, 2v1 on a wide position. Audrey does really well. Carmen's running at defender, plays in Audrey, who's very quick, looks to play it across. Oh! It's a fantastic opportunity that's gone there. I'm sure Katie will be disappointed with that one, but fantastic little bit of play there. Carmen breaking down the left-hand side, played in Audrey. We found a fantastic cut back there. And just over the bar.
Carmen, cambia con Odri. Esta es tuya, Odri está allí.
Got a little bit of play there. Samara picking the ball up on the edge of the box. I think you can see the confidence starting in the girls now. They're really taking it up another gear. Samara getting a few touches on the edge of the box. Starting to combine. Carmen going inside. The legs look like they're getting to Al-Nassr a little bit now, but well done by Iman. To see the recycles. Oh, good little play there. Unlucky by Michaela, who looked to find Katie on the inside. All the Malaga City players, barring Carlotta, are in the Al-Nassr half at the moment, which is great to see. Great little ball into Samara, good touch. Plays out to Carmen. Cuts inside, finds Emma. I don't know how many passes there have been in this move, but if this results to anything, we'll surely be going through and counting. Great ball to Michaela on the right-hand side, who just carries on. Ball across. Ooh. Look at that effort there from Audrey, though. Great reaction. What are we, 35 minutes into the game now, and still got those energy levels, which is great to see. Apologies, it looks like we're 30. We've got a big shot clock that Erin's just pointed out to me, so thank you for that, Erin. Erin, anybody back home that you want to give a shout out to while you've got the comms duty? I know you were very nervous coming into this, but you seem to have settled into it quite nicely.
Never nervous, no. Yeah, shout out to my family back home in New Jersey watching. They've been dealing with a major hurricane, and they can see some sun here.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Best wishes to everyone in New Jersey, and if they are managing to watch right now, we're sending our best wishes. You also had your dad over recently. I think we've got to mention that. You know, family obviously is so important. And how was that experience, having your dad out here to see and experience it with you?
It was so awesome. It was also his first time in Spain, so he was here for about 5 days, showed him my daily schedule, walked all around. Yeah, he loved it. He couldn't believe this is my life right now.
Fantastic. A little bit of confusion there. I was just trying to work out what was happening. It looks like the referees have got hold of things now, and it's a free kick. Madison North will look to play the ball and foul out wide on Katie, I believe. Be nice if the girls can get a third before, and a little bit of movement in the box there. Ball comes in, goes front post, but it's cleared up at the first attempt by the Al-Nassr defence. I think I have to mention as well, you know, Al-Nassr are at the minute in the global spotlight for the fact of the signing of Cristiano Ronaldo. I know the Femenino team are very proud of the female side of the club, as is the whole club as well, but that obviously made huge shockwaves around the world with so many players making the way out there, and it wouldn't surprise me in, you know, the next coming months and years if we see more female superstars making their out to that side of the world as well. But great to have them here in Spain, obviously, and be competing against them today. Ball in again from Madi. She's had, she looked to be a little bit cheeky there with the ball. Gets caught out in possession. Ball back like Carlotta. Ooh. Cuts it back there. A little bit of a communication issue there, guys. Sorry to go missing on you for a second. I don't know if people are going to be able to see what we're seeing right now, but we do have a fantastic setup here in the comms box as well. Erin, a big shout out to the guys at Malaga for putting on a fantastic stream as always.
Yeah, I feel like a VIP right now.
I think this could be the first of many appearances in the commentary box. Let's hope you're on the pitch more so than in here, but
Yeah,
you're doing a fantastic job while you're here, and so that's
Gracias.
good to know. If you ever look to go down a different pathway, you know. 35 minutes here on the clock. Another set play. Cleared there by Katie. Looks to get it back in a dangerous area, but well cut out there by the Al-Nassr defenders. It's like the pace has dropped a little bit. I think some tired legs out there already.
Yeah.
This is where the training 5 to 6 times a week really comes into effect. I know the girls have been, a lot of girls that will be in the gym in the spare time as well, Erin, from what I gather, no?
Yeah, we have access to the local gym, which is beautiful and has awesome equipment for us, so very lucky for that.
Fantastic. And is a lot of it just resting and recovering in some prehab, or is there, you know, is there space to lift in between
there is
there?
space to lift, yeah. Yeah, they have a nice variety of machines as well.
Fantastic.
Whatever you want to do in there, you have the opportunity to.
And how excited are you to potentially, I know you're here for 5 months initially, but, you know, fingers crossed we can keep you here for a bit longer. But obviously coming from, you know, obviously the NCAA and the short season out there, obviously playing 2 to 3 months of the year, how much did that attract you, the option to play, you know, for what would potentially be 10 months of the year?
And yeah, in college, I feel like in the moment it might feel long, but then you're done and you're like, wow, that went by so fast. So definitely attracted me, and I would love to stay for the full season. So yeah, just like you said, fingers crossed. But the opportunity to play year long is just amazing. And with weather like this, I can't complain.
It does get a little bit colder, I must admit, but nothing like New Jersey, so you should be good. Really good ball there by Maddie, who puts the ball out to Emily, who finds a fantastic switch. Is Michaela gonna get there? Ooh. What do you think of that one, Erin? We're gonna need a replay on that to see if that.
Yeah, I can't tell from over here, but with Michaela's effort,
yeah, she deserves to get
speed,
something out of that.
yeah.
Do you think the girls will be happy? Obviously, we're nearing the conclusion of the first half. Is this the performance that they were looking for?
I think so, yeah. They have definitely had the majority of the ball and in the attacking half, just obviously capitalizing on all of our chances that we get. So just finishing that final touch. But I think they've created a lot of chances so far.
I think it's always nice to get that confidence, putting it in the back of the net as well. You know, a lot of the games that we played earlier on, whether it be in the league or even in pre-season, have been very cagey affairs, very close encounters. You know, having played the likes of Malaga in the league above, obviously Almeria, very strong team, and then having had what seems to be a very strong start to the season in terms of the teams that we've come up against. So it's nice for the girls to build the confidence now. They put, what was it, 6 past Benegalbon the other day and another 2 today, with hopefully more on the way.
Yeah. And scoring early in this game is great as well.
I think the control aspect's huge for us as well. The girls at the back look extremely comfortable on the ball and like they could keep it all day. But when we do choose to go, like now, but again, Michaela chooses to put the brakes on. The intensity has been good in terms of that option. To see they're changing things up a little bit there with the diag. Ooh. Oh, unlucky there. Great idea to combine. Great ball into the middle of the park. Again, I've been impressed with her too. I think she definitely looks like she's played at a good level before, and a talented player. Great ball out wide. Ooh, really strong tackle there by Michaela.
Great tackle.
Looks like the referee's called it at 40 minutes there. Well, Erin, it looks like we're just trying to figure out what's happened there. It looks like maybe a 40-minute game has been scheduled, but just trying to figure out what's happened here. Join us in the second half to see some new faces and a fresh look to FC Malaga City.
Moi.
Es difícil, siempre es natural. Empezar bien, pero después de un poco de tiempo las chicas son buenas.
Cosas interesantes.
Yo creo que sí están un poco mejor. Es bueno para nosotros.
Sí, claro.
I scored a goal for you.
So I would say football is a kind of life you choose, you know, it's passion, it's sport, it's something you enjoy. Watching games, playing games, it's amazing. I would say it's amazing. It's a kind of life you choose. So I would say football is a kind of life you choose, you know, it's passion, it's sport, it's something you enjoy. Watching games, playing games, it's amazing. I would say it's amazing. It's a kind of life you choose. So I would say football is a kind of life you choose, you know, it's passion, it's sport, it's something you enjoy. Watching games, playing games, it's amazing. I would say it's amazing. It's a kind of life you choose. So I would say football is a kind of life you choose, you know, it's passion, it's sport, it's something you enjoy. Watching games, playing games, it's amazing. I would say it's amazing. It's a kind of life you choose. So I would say football is a kind of life you choose, you know, it's passion, it's sport, it's something you enjoy. Watching games, playing games, it's amazing. I would say it's amazing. It's a kind of life you choose. So I would say football is a kind of life you choose. You know, it's passion, it's sport, it's something you enjoy. Watching games, playing games, it's amazing. I would say it's amazing. It's a kind of life you choose. So I would say football is a kind of life you choose. You know, it's passion, it's sport, it's something you enjoy. Watching games, playing games, it's amazing. I would say it's amazing. It's a kind of.
Edgar said they were on the bench.
Have a look at the set
Who's
pieces.
taking the corners? So sorry for him. Is he different people? So who should take them? Yeah, it's okay.
I will set up for like this.
Because I'm probably not going to stay.
Listen.
And we're back for a second half of football. Malaga City currently 2-0 up against Al-Nassr. A completely different 11 going out there, so you're going to have to bear with us because the team sheets changed drastically, but it looks like we're starting with Carlotta in between the posts, the same as the first half. Ella Offen at right back, Alexandra Pruitt and Peyton Kyle at centre back. And then it looks like Sasha Martinez out at left back. We've got a midfield three of Abby Phelps, Leah Besida and Erin Gold. And the front three will be Augustina, Gemma and Ali Williams. So some real pace there on the flank straight off the bat, Erin.
Definitely, yes. And seems like most of our opportunities came from the side, so should be fun to see them play.
Absolutely. I think what's going to be really cool to see here, and I hope I'm right in saying this and don't put the curse on them, is there won't be a drop in intensity. These girls will be really out to prove a point.
Definitely.
Really eager to play in this one.
Ella, higher.
Great play there out to Ella Offen. Peyton plays out to Sasha, then looks to go back. Good positive start by the girls on the front foot, looking to establish that possession early on, just like we did in the first half. Alex plays into a great ball there by Abby Phelps and great little knock from Erin Gold. Ella often loves to get forward and she is quick, so expect to see that be a frequent thing through the second half. Gemma showing for the ball. Erin Gold receives, great little setback. Plays into Abby. Looks to go over the top, but just out of play there. Great to see Leah Basida back also for a second year with the club. Looking out there, everybody else is in the first year, it looks like here. I am correct in saying so. Ooh, good pressure there by Abby Phelps, really well played by the Al-Nassr midfielder, and it's the left back that just can't get there. Elafin has the ball, but it goes over Gemma's head, falls to Leah, who strikes from distance. I thought that one had a chance for a second there,
Me
Erin.
too.
Got to say as well, it's a beautiful evening here as the floodlights start to make the way on. Good press again by Malaga City, who win the ball back high up the pitch. Augustina from the wide area. Oh! And it's the goalkeeper who lets it go through the hand. Unlucky there, but Augustina doesn't mind. I think she scored last week as well, if I'm not mistaken.
She did, yes.
Originally from Argentina. I think she also has family in the stand today, so that one would be very nice for them to see. But nice little moment there for Augustina. Another player who's formerly been with the first division club in Argentina. Also played in the second division here, so comes to us with a fantastic background and shows her quality in that moment. Again, just as we suspected, though, not letting the level drop. 3-0 early on in the second half. I'm sure there'll be more goals in this one as well. Erin, what do you think?
Oh, totally. I expect to see a couple more.
Good little turn there by Sasha, who goes backwards. Peyton with a good little bit of... Ooh. They're not aware of the man of a shoulder there. Or a woman on a shoulder, should I say, sorry. Sets again. I think Alex Pruitt's got the captain's armband there as well. That's a special moment. What do you think to that one, Erin?
I love Alex, and I'm excited for her and happy to see her being able to play on the field.
If I can say so, she's a fantastic person first and foremost, but she's also improved dramatically in just 2 months here. I think tactically she's learned a lot under Edgar, and nice little bit of skill there. Big shout out to Ali Williams. She had some exciting news recently as well. Coming to a Division 1 university, Presbyterian College?
Yes.
If I pronounced that correctly?
Yes.
Massive shout out to Ali, and obviously a big moment for her. She follows in the footsteps of a lot of her teammates that have also played in the NCAA in the States. No doubt there'll be more on the way, as a few more girls have the intention of using this as a gap year potentially to help them in their recruitment efforts. Good little bit of play there. Abby gets pressed and leads to nothing, but good intention there from the Al-Nassr team. Good little bit of play there. Ali finds some space. Plays into Gemma, tough ball to take down. Plays in, Gemma again, nice little jink through the middle. Oh, was she brought down there? I must admit, I thought that one was a foul, but referee not agreed with us in the commentary box. Great little bit of play there from Al-Nassr. Ella often looking to make the run back. She has got pace and does really well to get behind the ball. Needs to stand strong here. Not giving her a time of day. Well done, Ella often. So a little opportunity, a little bit of magic there from Gemma Tamburi at the top of the pitch. I thought she might have the potential to go all the way there, but well recovered by the Al-Nassr defenders. Ball gets put into Peyton Kyle. Peyton also playing a different position today, usually as a 6. Great to see the versatility and be able to slot there as a centre back. And as you alluded to, Erin, here in Spain, the six very much, similar to, or the centre back, should I say, very much similar to a six that you'd see in the US now.
Yes, yeah. I like here how the center backs are so involved in the play and almost like they start every play. So it's just almost get as many touches as a center back as a midfielder here, which is awesome.
Good read there by Peyton as well. The ball falls though. Well cleared there by Carlotta. Well read there. Still alert even at 3-0. You can't see this on camera as well, but Erin Daly, my co-coms, is currently doing active recovery as we speak. Erin, talk us through the medical device that you've got going there.
Yeah, just some electrical stim to get my muscles moving. Help out my quad a bit. Just
no days off now?
No, killing two birds with one stone.
There you go.
Multitasking.
I want to say this is the first corner of the game for Al-Nassr. I'm not sure if there was one in the first half, but it'd be interesting to see how the girls set up here. I think in games like this, it's really important that we do keep our concentration. That zero, in terms of goals conceded, is really important in these games. Shutting out and getting into good habits of keeping good clean sheets, because as we all know, clean sheets give you a very, very, very good chance of winning the game.
Definitely, yes.
Mistouch there, and it just dribbles through the legs. I think that one's going to go out for a throw-in. Malaga City pen back a little bit here, but Ella will find Alex with the ball. Two friends from back home as well. I love to see that in terms of the centre back and the right back. To see, I'm sure the parents are very proud to see two friends, that played together in high school. And oh, great little play. Gemma finds a great one too. Oh, unlucky there with the switch.
Oh.
Ball through. There's a player. Oh. Alex gets out of that smoothly. There's an injury down there for Al-Nassr, the centre-back. Is there any other roommates out there on the pitch currently, Erin?
Not at the moment. My roommates are Michaela and Sarah. So Michaela played, and I'm sure Sarah will get in and kill it out there. Both great players and roommates. I
Get that one in there, no?
Yes.
I'm sure in time we'll get them on the comms as well to see what they think about you as a roommate, and hopefully they've got equally nice, nice things to say about you.
Love our apartment.
So talk to us about Nair. Obviously the girls are living in Nair this year. It's been a change in, obviously, environment, in location for the girls. How have you settled into the town? How have you found the people? How have you found the energy as a whole in Nair?
Yeah, it's awesome. It's beautiful, and I love how there's still so much action in late September, going to town, and everybody's out walking around. I will say there are some steep hills that we climb every day, but at least it'll tone our legs.
Yeah, it's a hard life at the top, huh?
Yeah. I think I walk, at the end of the day, I check, it's always like 7 miles.
But that must be, I know we joke about that, but that must be a big difference for you, obviously having everything within walking distance, right? Then,
yeah, it's awesome, though. I love just being able to walk into town. But
great ball there by Alex Pruitt, who finds Erin on the half turn. Little Megs, ooh, one more touch and she was out of the defence there, but really good pressing there by Al-Nassr, who looked to step it up. Well recovered by Abby. Looks like she's going to be okay, just putting the shin pad back on there. A little bit of a miscommunication there. Al-Nassr, a little bit of quick play on the break. Great touch by two again. Oh, a 2 with another lovely scoop. And a first save for Carlotta. Oh. A little bit of inexperience for the girls there, not setting properly after the free kick. I think there was a little bit of a mix-up as to whether that was a free kick or what the situation was, but the girls getting caught out there and well finished. A great little scoop, like I said, from number 2, who finds a player out wide. A good first attempt saved by Carlotta, and then the rebound just falling in. Let's see if they can make this interesting. The game's certainly not done at 56 minutes, 3-1. See if Al-Nassr can get themselves back into this game. A little bit of a loose pass there by Ella. Finds again number 2, finding a lot of space in that middle of the park. It's been caught out wide, but Ella sees that off. Carlotta having a little bit of fun there with the attacker. Plays out wide to Sasha. Sasha's got space in front of her to run into if she wants to. She plays up. Leah just loses out there in the middle of the park. The Al-Nassr midfielder playing through, looking to play through to the attacker, but it's well defended. Good little turn in the middle of the park.
Ali's so fast.
She recovered really, really well there. Let's see if they can break now as well. Ali Williams showing her speed as she opens up. Can she get that? I think that's going to stay in play. Maybe not. Definitely haven't seen as much of that so far, whether that's been a tactical switch from Al-Nassr or whether that's just been, the changing players in terms of getting into those wide positions. But they certainly have got the pace and the ability to do so should they need to. Malaga City. Ball played into the middle of the park. Pressed by Ali. Agustina will now go. Little ball through the middle of the midfield. Well seen out there by Sasha. Al-Nassr coach encouraging his team to press. That's a loose ball in the middle of the park. Well swept up by Peyton. Well done there, great little set by. And they can afford to go a little bit longer there. Gemma with a good touch. Looks to switch the ball. Handball there called by the referee, and rightly so. Fabi looks on the weak side here. Maybe she can find Sasha. Ella Offen's also open here on the right-hand side with acres of space. Hopefully she can put a ball in. Finds a great ball. Back stick. Oof, cut out. Sasha will cut in here from the wide position. Ooh. Oh. I didn't expect that, but certainly don't fault her for trying. Good contact there with the ball, but the ball falls wide. I think Malaga City will look to get this press right now. There's been a few times that Al-Nassr have been able to play through the middle of the pitch, in particular with this number 2, who does have a good level of technical ability. Agustina will press. Having a little bit of height here as well, it does allow you to see the game from a more tactical standpoint. It's probably a lot easier from up here than
for sure.
It is on the pitch.
Always easier from an outside perspective.
Into the box. Oof, a lot of bodies forward there for Malaga City. Maybe they could have nicked the ball up a little bit higher at the pitch, but Alex will sweep things up. Really well done.
Great pass.
Leah, nice little nutmegs. Gemma's always got a goal in her as well. Leah, oof, loose touch gets away from her. Midfielder looks to break. She's got a little bit of pace as well. She's coming to her own 14 in the second half and a few lovely little touches. Plays well. Again, can't afford to have loose touches when you've got players like Ali Williams around who super, super quick. Oof. 14 looked to recover the ball there, but Leah does well to get it away. Sasha playing into Leah as we speak. Nice. Oof. Really well read there by Alex Pruitt. Doesn't have to dive in, doesn't have to make a foul. Just reads the game well. And, oh, yeah, Augustina has the beating of her, I think, if she...
Ooh.
Oh. I think that's what you call a professional foul, and had that been in league play, especially here in Spain, that certainly would have been a yellow card, but unpunished by the referee and good spirits of the game, obviously. But good intent there by Augustina to beat the player, and I'm sure that won't phase her in terms of the next time as well. Abby Phelps finds the ball, plays out wide to Augustina, who gets the ball straight back, ball across, find its way all the way through to Ali. Again, the 14 breaking away with some really...
But here comes Ali.
Really well done by Peyton, who marshals a player across, and well recovered there by Ella at the right back position. Gemma looking to apply some pressure. Really well done by Gemma. Great touch. Looks to play. She loves that switch. It's a fantastic switch by Gemma Tamburi. And it's another goal. Fantastic work there by Gemma on the left-hand side, who finds Augustina. Roommate to roommate, must I say. A little point there, I'm sure, a little high five. Fantastic work. Great switch. As soon as she won that ball back, she knew exactly where Augustina was. And I can't finish overall, Erin.
Sorry. That was a great play overall.
There we go. Fantastic.
I was just still thinking about the goal.
Restored the 3-goal cushion. And again, well deserved. I think the girls will hopefully take confidence of that, and we can start to add some more. It's 2-1 in the half so far as well. What were the messages before this game, Erin, coming in from Edgar? What do you want to see from the girls?
A lot of outside passes and the outside forward, either depending on the defender, staying wide or cutting in, and just, as mentioned earlier, defending together as a team, whether it's high press or coming back, but we've been doing a good job with that high press and intercepting those passes when we can.
As we've seen there, and some subs that are getting ready to make their way into the pitch as well.
A young group as well.
Definitely our younger contingent, and a debut potentially for Nicolina. All the way from Hawaii, funnily enough.
Oh, wow. That's awesome.
Really well won back there by Leah. Finds Erin, touch gets away from her a little bit. Good strength, but again, two does really well. Plays into the midfield, great first touch. Well recovered there by Erin. Can she go again? Well done there by Leah, strong, and well recovered by Malaga City. So we'll be on the sideline. We've got Sarah Rich, Adira Gosh, Melissa Morillon, and Nicolina Musto will be making their way into the pitch for what is the last 25 minutes of the game. Well cut out there by oof. Erin Gold knocked off balance there, but she's been really strong. And again, a chance for Augustina to stretch her legs. I'm sure she's going to go past the man here, and she does. Puts in a beautiful cross. Ali Williams back stick. Oh!
Oh, nice volley.
Sorry, I had to contain my excitement there, because that would have been a fantastic. Takes it down on the thigh and then looks to put it home. Again, really direct play by Agustina, and some of the girls there, obviously, girls in contention to play at the weekend. I know Gemma will be in that lineup. Sasha, unfortunately, with a suspension, and obviously Leah looking to get that green light for the weekend. So no surprise these players are being saved for the weekend. So let's see what this younger group has. I know they're certainly talented enough. You know, Sarah Richards really impressed in the early days. Melissa,
yes.
another very technical player. Nicolina coming off the back of a professional stint in Iceland and Greece. You know, she'll look to add some real quality, I'm sure. Excited to see
Great ball.
Oof. Ball falls. Melissa nearly found herself on the end of a goal
First
straight
touch
away
in
there.
and a goal.
Would have been nice. Good touch by Peyton. Calmly done at the back by Peyton Kyle. Ball in, great ball through the lines. Oof, I think Erin had a little bit more time than she thought there. I thought that was a foul personally, but Ella gets off and shrugs it off, as she often does. Well cleared up there by Peyton. A little bit scrappy, a few back and forth as we speak, but looking to put a little bit more quality on the ball as it gets played into the forward player. Alex, I think a little bit of a mistouch there from the Al-Nassr player, threw Alex off a little bit, but recovered well by Sarah. Sarah not a slow player either, she'll look to...
Oh, that was a nice try.
Yeah. I wasn't wholly convinced that it was their throw-in then, as the referee changes it over. Couple of changes here for Al-Nassr. Looks like Amira and Etaf coming in to replace number 9 and 72. Coming in to replace number 16. And number 20. And number 26, excuse me. A bit of a loose ball there, cleared up by Nicolina. Plays down the line. Two chasing players. Abby Phelps looking to open up a little bit. Forces the throw in. Throws into the play. A little bit in the back there from the Al-Nassr player, but doesn't put Melissa off too much. Ella finds a ball into the box. Oh! Ali Williams gets called for a push there at the front post. What's been your thoughts so far, Erin? Tell me how you seeing it.
I think this group came in and did a great job of holding the standard and keeping the intensity up, and I think they will get another one.
How has the group dynamic been this year? Because you look at this team, you know, there's a number of 17-year-olds out there or players below the age to compete in the league. So they're there training hard and pushing you guys every single week and ultimately get a platform to then go out and play in these exhibition games. But how has the group dynamic been as a whole?
It's great. Sometimes, well, not sometimes, all the time. I forget that some of these girls are almost a decade younger than us, with Carlota being 15 and stuff. And they hold themselves to a professional standard for sure. And show themselves every day. They never show that they're younger than us, and the team overall is great.
Fantastic. Sarah Litch looking to go into Melissa. Great steal there by number 13. Looking to possess a little bit. Carlotta with some touches on the ball. I think after what's been a 5 minutes of just turning the ball over a little bit, it's good to establish some possession. Ella finds the ball down the field. Great look if that was into... Oh, good feet there by Melissa as well as she cuts inside. Great little bit of footwork, and she tries to find Adira, who's not able to get the ball but recovers really well, and now will look to go down there. Well done, Adira. Really good recovery. As Erin points out, there is a full moon here in Spain tonight. It is a beautiful evening in Marbella. Now the sun's gone down. Really strong tackle there by Melissa. Did look like a 50-50. I'm not sure if the Al-Nassr player there has tweaked her knee a little bit. Player just receiving treatment. Any particular memory so far, Erin, while we have this little opportunity? Any memories that stand out while we've got a moment?
On an off day one time, my roommates and I went for a hike. And it was beautiful. We thought it was going to be a nice, easy hike around town, but all of a sudden we're climbing boulders and squeezing between rocks. So never trust all trails, but it was awesome. Just trying to take in every day here and really explore every part of Spain when we get the chance.
Does it feel real to say that you live full time in Spain now, or is it still like you're waking up and everything seems new and so on?
No, it's not real. I was seeing all the pictures back home of the rain, and I woke up expecting rain, and I opened my window and it was bright and sunny. I was like, oh, that's right, I'm in Spain.
And have you had a lot of support since you made the transition over? Has it been?
Yes.
Has your inbox been flooded?
Yes, my family and friends back home are amazing and always check in. And my friends here are awesome as well. The team is awesome. So it's been a great transition.
Just figuring out what's happened here. I think there'll be a sub making their way into the pitch. The clock's still going on. I'm not quite sure what's happening. If I'm completely honest, the ref seems to have stopped the game. Player just making her way into the pitch and putting her shin pads on, and should be good to go. And we can get ourselves back underway. Sure, the girls will look to finish strong here as well. There'll be a great little touch there by number 2. Plays into 13. Oof. Okay, I start starting to knock the ball around a little bit. The ball goes into the striker, who's well marshalled by Ali Pruitt, who plays back to Carlotta. Plays into Nicolino, finds a nice ball out to Peyton Kyle, plays nice and simple. Plays into Nicolino, but the ball just gets away from her there. Al-Nassr will look to break. Well marshalled again by Peyton, looking very comfortable at centre-back as well, I have to say. Very calm presence at the back. I think she often does a lot of work that goes kind of under the radar. She plays
Definitely.
simply, she wins back, she's patient with the ball and calm, and showing some good defensive attributes today with...
To be honest, I just thought that was her position. She seemed so comfortable there.
Absolutely, I think that might have been offside, but not called by the linesman. Carlotta finds a nice ball into the middle of the park. Great first touch by Abby Phelps. Plays out Ella Offen.
Oh.
A little bit of a late foul there. I'm surprised the referee didn't call that one. But again, Ella's tough. I'm sure she'll shake that one off. Ball played out there. Again, good pressure there by Erin Gold. The girls look to finish strong, entering the last 15 minutes of the game. Again, thank you to all the families that are tuning in from wherever it might be around the world. It's very much appreciated, this support, and I know the girls will be watching this game back. Great ball out there by Nicolina. Finds the ball to Sarah Rich. She's 1v1. Great block by the Al-Nassr defender. Sarah, oh!
Great movement by Sarah.
Nice little shake and bake there from Sarah. She cuts inside and chops and turns, but good defending in the end by Al-Nassr. Referee seems to have called a foul throw there, which is the first of the match. Great to see as well all the girls from the first out supporting the girls, making sure that the standards are kept up. Again, bringing on that team environment that's so important. Ball finds its way out to Adira. Big shout out to Adira as well, coming all the way from India to be here. She's had a rocky road to get here in terms of visas and things like that, but it's fantastic to have her with her. She comes from a fantastic family. I'm sure they'll be watching proudly at home, and again, just another example of the international field that we have here at Malaga City. Ball breaks down the left. Really good ball in by Sarah Rich. Goalkeeper spills, and it's Ali that just fails to tap it home. But she looks hungry for a goal today, Ali. I think she's really out to, with a point to prove. Been a few injuries on the Al-Nassr front. I wouldn't say physicality is normally a big attribute that's associated with the Spanish game. Erin, how have you found that in terms of that side of things since you've come into the Spanish league system?
Yeah, back in the States at college, it is very physical and demanding. And I wouldn't say it's as physical, but I will say our last game was surprisingly very physical with lots of cards given and fouls. So I guess it really just depends on the game. But yeah, I was surprised with our last game how physical it got towards the end, especially.
I think there's a level of competition here in Spain. A lot of the girls have been competing since they could play, since they could walk, and in a league system, playing for 3 points in the week, and it's a real big difference going from the exhibition style games into the league games, because they do bring a level of ferocity. But really good steal by Nicolina, finds Abby, who plays wide to Sarah. Sarah tries a little trick there, but doesn't come off. Well recovered though, and Al-Nassr will retain possession. Two finds a fantastic ball forward. Plays in, plays the striker. The 14's also been live this second half, and well cut out there by Ella Offen. Not switching off at the back post, which is so easy to do, and Ali Williams again showing the brute speed that she has. Switched by Nicolina out to Abby Phelps. It's important to note as well, Nicolina got off the plane I think less than 24 hours ago, and she's
Yeah.
she's here today. You know,
Yeah.
she made sure she wanted to be available for this one. Obviously, a big opportunity to play against a really big club, and again, 2 days of travelling, and she's here playing today, which is fantastic to see. Ball into the middle of the park, finds it. Great little ball down the side. Ali again. Can she find a...
Mentality going.
Ooh.
It's a good tackle.
Really solid challenge there by Ella. I thought she was unlucky not to get the throw in there. Erin with the pressure again. The two skips away. Ooh. Cut out by Ella, but Al-Nassr retrieve higher up the pitch. Abby does really well there just to see the ball out and puts it out of play. Obviously a solid start to the season. I think it's now mystery, you know, with the international clearance taking a little bit of time and not having everybody available, that you know, things are big cagey early doors, but you know, with more players available each week as the team grows and obviously the late arrivals get here, what are your expectations for the season? I mean, what do you think this team can accomplish?
Yeah, I mean, just what we've been doing with the circumstances and the numbers we have. We were really happy to get the tie with only 12 players, 13. So last weekend, so just with the more numbers and not everybody having to play 90 minutes every single game, I think things will only continue to go forward and up, and we'll continue to prove ourselves, and I think it'll be really awesome. I'm excited to see what we will do.
And Edgar's obviously got a really difficult decision on his hand when he has everybody available. Obviously only 11 players on the pitch, and then obviously in the team as well, with some, you know, some good performance in both the first and the second half. And you look at the likes of the bench, yourself, Anna, Sarai, you know, some of the more experienced members of the team not even dressing for this game. So I think it does bode well. We know, you know, given the international circumstance in terms of the player base, you know, we are restricted by the rules, and in terms of the licensing, it can be really frustrating. But the hopes are high for this group and what we can achieve, and I think it's testament today to show, again, not really a lack of or drop in level with the second team players in terms of the players coming out for the second half and the level of the first half players as well. So it certainly bodes well, and again, really good to get the confidence up with a few goals today. Played into the middle of the park, Erin Gold. Sarah has a lot of space in front of her here if she wants to open her legs, which I'm sure she'll do. Can she find someone? Plays into the middle of the park. Really good touch there by Melissa. Opens up and plays wide. Adira unlucky there with a touch, not to take advantage of that, but well cut out there by the Al-Nassr defender. And again, the game concludes, the 40-minute halves. A fantastic occasion, and again, the teams will embrace for handshakes and well dones now. And Erin, last impressions of the game?
Super proud and happy of how the team played today. We showed ourselves and competed in every aspect of the game and on the field, so really proud of them.
Absolutely. So it's almost sad to conclude. It's night time now. There's you know, the floodlights are on, but a fantastic occasion overall, and always a proud moment, you know, for myself in particular, to see the girls compete in this type of occasion. So you know, first of all, you know, safe travels, and also good luck to the Al-Nassr team for the rest of their tour here in Spain. We hope they've enjoyed themselves, and we hope to see them back again in Spain soon. For our girls, obviously, we move on to league action of the weekend, and what promises to be a really interesting matchup. So thank you for everybody that's tuned in, and we'll see you all soon.
Thanks for listening.
Okay. 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 Hola. Hostia, no sube tanto en el móvil. No me has dicho nada, ¿verdad? Ah, vale. ¿Qué es eso? Te digo. ¿Qué tal? Hola. Sí.
pase ahí.
Go to shower, girls.
Good job. Kind of scary. James would do all the talking.
¿Lo alcanzo?
Es que como ella la necesita, como haga frío, se te queda, yo me voy a tener que poner ese lado, no vea.
After a fantastic occasion here at Marbella Football Centre, I've managed to grab captains of both halves, both in Maddie North, who's our club captain, and obviously Alex Pruitt, new captain for the day today, to get their thoughts on the game. Obviously, Maddie, you've played here before, German national team, today against the team in Al-Nassr, who's obviously really well known now for obvious reasons. How was the game as a whole?
The game was a bit up and down. We had our good moments and also our bad. I feel like we dominated the first half for sure, had lots of the ball, and it gave us time to work on things that we've been trying to put in practice, having the ball, and we managed to get a few goals, which is always positive.
Absolutely, and obviously going into a really important game at the weekend, like you said, getting some goals in the locker and confidence up. How are you feeling ahead of that one?
I mean, we're ready. We've got an early start tomorrow, travelling all the way to the north of Spain, but we know what the objective is, and then we have to come home with 3 points, so we're ready.
Fantastic. And obviously, last words from you as club captain. You give the armband over to Alex, who's obviously it's her first year with the club. Happy to see Alex take the armband?
For sure. I said to Alex from day one, if I could make her my little project, I would. I see big potential in her, so it's good to give the armband today.
Fantastic. And obviously, Alex, coming over to you, playing the second half. Your first real big showcase occasion coming here to Marbella. What's your initial impressions been of the facilities and the occasion as a whole?
It's really nice. It was really fun playing with a different team for once. Like, I don't know how to explain it, but like the excitement in the air playing, because usually normal friendly is like on like our home turf or with a bunch of people, but it was exciting being away and being able to show what we had and could showcase and just taking the lead.
And you've been here for 2 months now, obviously. Tell us how that initial time's been. Obviously, a lot of laughs and jokes, and no doubt be your family watching from back home, but you've made a massive change in your life, and now you're here playing in occasions like this. Does it still feel real, or is it still getting used to it?
I'm definitely still getting used to it. Not being home is a really big change from going with riding here with my parents all games to not seeing them and an occasional phone call. It's been a real change, especially because usually I would talk with my dad before every game, but I actually have not been able to sit down and have a conversation with him. So it's been a real big change not being able to talk to him before every game.
Yeah. But obviously that sacrifice will hopefully come good. You're here for the best part of the year, you know, with us, and I'm sure there's going to be a lot of changes. But girls, just the feeling in camp as a whole, you know, fantastic group of players, a complete change in 11, barring the keeper for the second half. How is the group chemistry going at the minute?
It's going really well. Everybody gets along great. I honestly adore every single person on this team, even the new players. Nikki just showed up yesterday, and me and her are already meshing well with the whole team. So it's nice.
Yeah.
A lot of good things.
And last words from you, Maddie, as we say hello and say thank you to everybody that tuned in for the game, and just your thoughts ahead of the rest of the season.
For those that are supporting us from home, stay with us. We've got some big things coming from a lot of players, and just thank you for tuning in for us tonight.
Fantastic. Thanks, guys.
So I would say football is a kind of life you choose, you know, it's passion, it's sport, it's something you enjoy. watching games, playing games is amazing. I would say it's amazing. It's a kind of life you choose. So I would say football is a kind of life you choose. You know, it's passion, it's sport, it's something you enjoy. Watching games, playing games is amazing. I would say it's amazing. It's a kind of life you choose.